Can you tell us about where you're going in this new season?
Oh man, definitely. You know what? To be honest, I don't even know.
Siblings and love.
I think the most interesting thing about this season is Michael Guerin has no idea where he's going. He is reeling, and he is he's a madman trying to escape, I think, all the feelings he has at the top of the season, and really reverts back to his old ways. I mean, I've gotten to a lot of fights, a lot of booze, a lot of nail polish, a lot of chest hair. It's been really fun to portray that, but also while covering, you know, you're doing all that covering how much pain he's in. But yeah, it's been a journey. There's so many changes going on. I think he's just, the biggest one is that Max is gone. And that's the biggest one that he's trying to cope with. And I guess it's not the biggest because there's relationships in there too. The kid's a mess. The kid's a mess, I will say that.
Would you say that this season has been more of a challenge to film for you as an actor than season one?
It's a great question, man. Yeah, definitely. Also, though, because it's different challenges, right? Season one is like, nobody knows who I am, and I'm coming in there with something to prove. And there's like a weight to that, but I like that weight. Season two is, all right, now people know who I am. I need to smash all expectations, and there's another weight to that. And then, you know, losing a brother is such a feeling, and I've experienced something a little similar, and opening myself up to let those feelings come in, that's been really tough, man.
So you think that you can kind of express your own life through the character then, like you're connected in that way?
Always, yeah. Always. That's how, yeah. I feel like no matter who I'm playing, you know, I definitely just try to make a life connection because then it's just real. I don't know if I'm that good of an actor. I think I'm just good at, like, I don't know, going through therapy on screen.
So I'm from Nerds and Beyond, and I just want to say hi, and we're big fans of yours. But Karina teased that in episode 205 that you had a pretty rough scene and that everyone on set was pretty much crying, or that you made her cry. Can you tease us anything about that?
That is what we were just talking about. Is exactly it. What can I tease? I mean, it was definitely something I've never done before.
Okay.
But it was something I've experienced in real life. And it's just you're watching a kid cope with loss. That's what it is, you know. Episode 5 really things are coming to a head for Michael Guerin when it comes to the feelings of losing a brother. He's been masking it, and everything kind of hits him at once. And it's just, yeah, you know, you don't see him super vulnerable. You saw him like that last year. You see him like that with Tyler, Maria, and situations like that, but with most people you don't. But last year he got there when he lost his mom, and obviously losing Max means as much, if not more. You know,
will he feel compelled to like try to fill Max's shoes?
That's a great question too, because I think Max was always the hero. And I think Michael Guerin resents that a little bit. Not resents the fact that Max was the hero, but the fact that like Max always had to be the hero, especially with sacrificing himself for Rosa, you know. So I think Michael Guerin's a little salty about that. He's just pissed that he lost a brother. That in a move that didn't have to be made, and that always hurts the most, you know. So yeah.
Do you feel like with season 1, I know because of the original, I don't know if you guys felt like you were stepping into something. Do you feel like with season 2 that you guys are kind of now branching off onto your own and being able to kind of step out of the shadow and make that show, if you guys felt that at all?
Yeah, you know, I will say that I think a lot of people thought we felt that way with the first season.
Yeah.
Just because it's hard to not feel that way. But we had a lot of conversations about how we really wanted to bring something new to the table, and we wanted to do something new. We wanted to tell a different story, it's based off characters from Melinda Metz's books, right? Not the Roswell TV show. So, I tried to stay away from any research on the Roswell TV show because I didn't want to. Total respect for Roswell, and they laid the foundation for us. But I didn't want it to be what that was. And Karina and everybody, they wanted their own rendition of it. So I think we always knew we were coming in and doing something different. And for season 1, and season 2 is just now like honoring what we did and making it better. The cast and crew has just come together in such a way that we're a real well-oiled machine right now, and things are moving.
Can you talk a little bit about the relationships, personal relationships with Maria and with Alex? Where are we going with that? And where would you like it to go?
Oh man, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know where I would like it to go. I enjoy working with both actors so much. I think it's exciting bouncing around. I think it's fun. I think it's mischievous. It's fun for fans, fun for my character. They're both such different loves. So I know when I'm working with Heather, it's a new love, it's a freeing love. Every time I look at Tyler in the show as Alex, I see like a hammer, or I'm reminded of tragedy. So it's just I come from such different places as an actor when I go into these scenes. But it doesn't mean things don't get tough for me and Maria, or things don't get easier for me and Alex. I spent a lot of time with both this season. And it's exciting. It's fun.
What was the most challenging scene or thing for you to do from season 1?
From season 1?
Yeah.
Probably it has to be that last episode. Just like believing that my mom was dead. Believing that I was losing my mom. I was literally like just convincing myself like, dude, your mom's dead. Like I was just saying it over and over again, going in circles, and I was sick. I was like sick. I was depleted, emotionally depleted. I'm not one of those actors who just like cry right now or like turn it on or hey, we're acting. I felt that she was gone and I went for that. Sometimes it works out really well. Sometimes I just am out of my mind. But I was really proud of that work. I think that was some of the best work I've ever done in my life, and I was really proud of it because you don't know. You don't know what you can or can't do until you do it, and I felt good about it. We had Tyler's good song come in over that prison scene. Kind of they bring everything together with editing anyway. But definitely those scenes.
Okay.
So with season 2, were you surprised by anything when you kind of got an overview of what was going to be going on with your character specifically?
Dude, I was surprised at how much it related to my real life. That's what I was surprised by. I think it's so strange.
It's like a parallel between your character and you, then it's very similar.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird how that works. What?
In what ways?
In losing somebody. Losing somebody. Because before I lost a buddy, several months ago, and before that happened, I would have related to this story in such a new way. I would have had to figure out a different way in. But then that happened. And that's exactly what happened in the show. It's just so strange how the parallels. It's just like when I booked Roswell, I was going through a breakup and I was just searching for something. And that's what Michael Guerin is searching for. Family, hope, acceptance, a place. And it seems like at the start of every season, life just hits me with something that's like, now you're ready for the season.
It's like
whether
your real
it's good
life
or bad
is running parallel to
it's
the show
art imitating
itself.
life. Yeah, exactly. That was the biggest surprise.
That's crazy, actually.
It's crazy. I talk to my parents about it all the time. It's so wild. I don't. And the only thing I can do is like know that my buddy would want me to honor him as the best I could. He was a big believer in my career and me as an actor, and he gave me a gift. The best gift he could have given me. And I got to honor him right.